Hello and welcome to our second playthrough tutorial of Corrugated Jungle. In our last video, we learned how to do setup and the basic game for solitaire mode. Today we're going to be showing you how to do head-to-head mode, which is one of the main ways of playing this game. Now there's a couple key differences we'll explain. First off, these three characters, there's two of each, are the cards that cause issues. They have the gears on them, meaning there's something instant has to happen. In solitaire mode, when you pick these up, they immediately affected your play. However, in head-to-head mode, if you pick one of these up as your draw, you immediately give it to your opponent, and it affects their play. So that's a major difference here. Also, in solitaire mode, the goal was to complete 2 complete grids of 9 before the deck ran out. In head-to-head mode, you still have the same number of cards in the deck, so the goal is to complete your grid of 9 before your opponent does. So we'll just get some basics of setup and show you just 1 or 2 rounds of play. Also in the solitaire mode, I showed you how to do a basic setup using 9 cards for your initial deal. We're going to start with just 5 cards for our initial deal for how a normal game would go. So here, player 1 has 5 cards. Now, the way the turns work in head-to-head mode is you can play 2 cards down to the table, or and you can do 1 action, being one of the actions on your card. So we'll look at what we have here. We got some pretty powerful cards. We probably want to try and build the lion. We got 2 lions, so maybe we'll put 1 down to get its cardboard value because it's got some good value. And let's see, we'll put the turtle down for its pace value. So we'll draw back up to 5. And you are allowed to draw up as soon as you play a card. So I could have played the lion and immediately drew back up to 5 to give me more options for what I do next. So now player 2 will do the same thing on their turn. Look at what they got. And they're going to put the chick down for some cardboard, and we'll put this down for cut action, draw back up. And so this is how the play would go. Now we want to be able to play this lion. In order to do that, we're going to have to do 7 points using pace actions and 9 points using cut actions. So we're going to have to get some cut onto the board. Looks like we have all cut here. So put this one down, draw back up. And we'll go ahead and get this zebra down, just in case the opponent picks up a monkey. We're set to go here. Draw back up. Turtle has okay values. Let's see, let's go ahead and put him down for our cardboard. So that's pretty much how the first couple turns would go to kind of get your board in play when you only start with 5 cards versus 9. So you can see 9 cards is a lot easier because you can do all these actions right off the bat and have your board set up. But when you're playing a more competitive game, it would make more sense to start with the 5 cards. Let's see if we can get at least 1 or 2 cards played on each one. To do the lion, we're going to have enough points here? Yeah, we will. Let's go ahead and we're going to play him down. So to get 7 paste, we can do, let's do 1 cut, 2 cuts, so that's 6 points. And let's do 2 more cuts, and we'll take the 2 and the 2, so that's 10, gives us our 9. And then for paste, we'll do 2 paste actions, 1 for the 6 and 1 for the 3. So that gets us our lion on the board. We can draw back up to 5 now. And this card has been used up, so this goes into the recycle bin. No longer going to use those. We still haven't picked up any of the danger cards. Let's see. We're going to play something easier to our lower grid. We've got a 4 and a 5. So let's do 3 cut actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do 2 paste actions. There's 5 again, which covers our 4. So we can go ahead and pick this up. And we can play one more card down, which I think I forgot to do on the other side. That's okay. And let's see. Maybe we want to get this elephant down. This can allow us to go into the discard and pull something into our hand, which could be pretty handy. And I don't think we have enough to play him immediately. We do not. So let's go ahead and just we'll throw this other elephant into our cut pile for our second move. Pick up another card. So we could try to play the gorilla, get another one here. Get a nice top row going. That's going to cost us 5 and 8, which we don't have enough of here to do. So we're going to play something cheap to get down. Water Buffalo is pretty good because he does not change or observe the pecking order. So let's do him. It's going to kind of waste some points, but let's get some cut actions on the board. We'll throw the platypus down. We're going to play him. So that's going to be 1 paste action for the 5, and then 2 cut actions, 1 and 1. So he's played. This has been spent, so he goes to discard. We draw back up to 5. Looks like we could build this sloth pretty easily. So go ahead and play him right here. In our pecking order, we got a 13 and a 20. So we'll do 1 paste action for this 1. And to get this 4, we'll do a cut action and get that 4. So this is discarded. This is discarded. This is discarded. And we draw back up to 5. So we have 2 different strategies. One is starting with the top row actions. The other is starting with the bottom row, with your goal to be able to fill up a 9-card grid in the proper pecking order. So again, the first person to get to 9 wins the game. If you were to draw the monkey, the parrot, let's see, the monkey. If this player was to draw the monkey, he would just immediately give it to that player, and then he would draw another card to replace it. And the monkey would go onto the board and take over one of the cardboard spots, as we described in the earlier video. So that's a brief tutorial on how to play 2-player head-to-head corrugated jungle. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.